Hey friends, Damian Mason with a discussion for you today to ponder about the similarity in cause groups opposing firearms and agricultural chemicals. Yeah, that's right. As you know, I talk about the business of agriculture to audiences all around North America, and I'm an observer because of my background in comedy. I read a lot, and I just read last week that in the state of Connecticut now, manufacturers of firearms can indeed be sued for their marketing and selling process, because in the past they've been protected from that. If they did everything legal and followed the law, they can still be sued because of how they outreach to consumers. That was a 4-3 judgment by the Supreme Court. They're saying, Damian, what does AR-15s and firearm legislation in the state of Connecticut have to do with agriculture? Well, just today, as I'm recording this, the second jury trial in a RoundUp glyphosate case against Monsanto, which is now actually part of Bayer, was decided. That's right. This jury decided that indeed Monsanto, or now part of Bayer, is guilty. There's a 70-year-old man who has cancer because of them and their product. Now, the Monsanto Bayer attorneys took the stand, or took the floor of the courthouse, and they did the usual where they talked about facts and science and studies and all the things that we do in the business of agriculture to say, hey, we're not guilty. And the jury just didn't quite go with that. Why? Because juries don't do science or data or facts or research. You know what they do? They do feelings and emotion. And for 20 years, especially in places like Northern California, the consumer base and the populace has been instructed to hate Monsanto, to march against Monsanto, to sign petitions against those evil purveyors of GMOs. Whatever the hell GMOs are, I oppose them. And so it's not by some sort of strange stroke of luck or happenstance that the trial lawyers filed this lawsuit in San Francisco. This is the second one there. A third one starts Monday in Oakland. Now, are those great agricultural areas? Not necessarily. Do you think those people understand glyphosate, agriculture, food production? Probably not. What about the jurors? Probably not. That's the way this thing works. And so what we're going to see increasingly is cause groups, especially on things that evoke emotion, that there's a great deal of opportunity to raise funds against. Remember, folks will donate a lot of money to oppose something. So organizations like the Environmental Working Group or anti-firearms organizations can trumpet this idea that we finally have a chance if we can just bring these evildoers. Companies that manufacture agricultural chemicals are going to be likened to companies that manufacture guns. This is where this is going, people. And they're going to say, here's your chance to bring them to justice. Sign on with the class action lawsuit now, because finally the trend is on our side. That's what's happening in the business of agriculture. I'm sad to report it to you, but I don't see it changing. Actually, I see it getting worse. After the money has been taken from Bayer Monsanto, where do you suppose the trial lawyers and the cause groups will look next? Other chemical companies. I'm even hearing rumors about chemical distributors and retailers that are now facing issues on their insurance because they see that there might be litigation for them down the line. Well, then it gets to where it's the farmer and the user and the applicator that also are going to end up being on the hook for some sort of liability. This is how cause groups and trial lawyers team up to accomplish their objective. Trial lawyers get rich by appealing to the greed of some poor person with cancer, and of course the cause group accomplishes its objective and gets to raise more money by saying, look at the victory we are finally having. Those people that were putting glyphosate in your Lucky Charms, we're bringing them to justice. I'm Damian Mason. I give you insights and information about the business of agriculture. Till next time.